I got to admit, man, I've been listening to your forecast all week long, and I still can't get like my clothing quite right. Like today, I wore boots because I'm like, oh, every time I go downtown, I'm a little bit colder, and I just can't get it right.
This is a tough time of year. Like we've got a low coat closet, and like I'm not taking the puff out yet.
Right.
Like the 850 puff.
Last night it cooled off quickly.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
soon as the sun went
Right,
down.
I needed a jacket.
This is
so I brought the jacket.
this is tough. Yeah, today was almost summer warm. I mean, along the coast not as much, but inland, some 80s. No, it's a dry. I was doing some exterior painting yesterday, and I noticed this stuff because I'm a nerd. The dew points were so low, it was like instantly drying. Like they were a little. You ever get out of a pool?
As it is an advantage.
Yeah, you ever get out of a pool and you're like dry right away?
Right
It's because
away.
the dew point is lower. There's a whole.
Not like July.
Not like exactly. I remember one time. Sorry, bring us back in the split. I remember one time. One time we went to Las Vegas in July, and it was like 105 or something, but the dew point was low. So we got in the pool, and then we were actually cold when we got out because it was evaporating so
That
quickly.
classic thing. It's not the heat, it's the humidity that changes everything.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Continue. Let's carry on. 60s to around 70 along the coastline, mid-70s inland. Look at Caribou, record high for the day at 85 degrees. So a lot of sunshine statewide. That was consistent. And so even if you were closer to the coast, it was a bit cooler. It still played really nice today because of that sunshine, which was pretty much wall to wall. Got moisture to our south and west. It's not even really an easy story to tell you about what's going to happen over the next few days. We just are generally going to get into a trophy pattern, and that will continue into the weekend. So there'll be more clouds and chances of showers, but there will not be really all that much rain until probably Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. So clouds try to increase a bit tonight. More so we'll see fog along the coastline with temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50. Tomorrow, northern Maine will actually see a pretty nice day, back into the 80s most likely, with a mixture of sun and clouds. And basically, north of Augusta, we'll see a nice start to the day. Meanwhile, southern coastal Maine, cloudier, cooler, and then inland over southern Maine, 60s, more clouds, and isolated showers. See how there's a few showers around, but not a ton of them. So a lot of us will go through the day tomorrow dry with some peaks of sunshine. We'll do that again on Friday. So we start with a lot of clouds, particularly along the coastline. Try to burn some of those off inland through the middle of the day into the afternoon. Temperatures may get into the 70s with just a pop-up shower or thunderstorm on Friday afternoon. We start on Saturday, same deal, with a lot of clouds, not a ton of moisture, but an isolated shower, and it's not really until Saturday afternoon that significant rain moves in. So it's a trophy pattern overall, more so that high moves out of the way. The system that comes in on Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, that front has some actual rain with it, and that'll be where most of our rain comes from before we get into another just kind of unsettled but not rainy day on Sunday. So tomorrow and Friday combined, there's almost no actual rain here, right? A lot of zeros, a lot of 0.1s. When that system comes through Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, that's when you see us actually pick up, a half inch to an inch of rainfall. So that's where most of it falls. It's right in this zone right here. And then Sunday is not terrible. There will be, though, a chance for a pop-up shower, temperatures in the 60s. And then next week is a computer model battle royale, guys, because the European model just crushes our souls with lots of clouds, onshore flow, cool temperatures, and showers. GFS is better. It's not 80, but it's better, and there's a lot more sun. So we'll have to see who's right in that regard. Hopefully the American GFS model is right there, because otherwise the European model begins a pattern that continues into Memorial Day weekend. So we really don't want to go down path A, so we'll hope for the best there.
Cross our fingers.
Hoping. Thanks.